So right now we're in Swift Current. We're basically arriving at a very early hour in the morning and just getting all of our gear and our sponsor packages organized and figuring out how to pack it all. We're essentially trying to pack it around all the beer. I didn't expect it to be that much beer. That was kind of the biggest obstacle in packing the van in Swift.
Still want impressive. This is some California stuff right here. First day, loading up. Exodus project, going out to Whistler, do a little skiing, see what kind of snow we can find, make a good story of it. Yeah, got the feel of things, think we're ready to push it now. It'll be fun.
What do you think would be the most exciting part of the trip?
You know what, it's just gonna be fun traveling with all you guys, and it's just gonna be an experience, you know, hiking, snowboarding, doing it all, drinking beers, it'll be fun, it'll be good.
From the moment we left at 4:30 in the morning to drive to Swift to pick up Sean, just packing the truck and the car up we're already off to a crazy start with Tetrising that.
That's good.
The vehicle just to get out there was an adventure in itself.
Just a little wobbly.
My name's Jordan Mack from Regina, Saskatchewan. I'm just looking forward to hanging out with some friends, having a good time, and riding some sweet lines.
Did some maintenance here before we left on the trip, so just checking it, making sure it's all good. Don't worry, we'll get there.
We ended up in Calgary to pick up Keelan and Chris and Baker.
This little thing, what does it do? Fucking freaky, man.
This is Baker.
No, it's not.
It was actually fairly organized. They were all on time, and we showed up at the right time. And arrived at Chris's house, and everyone was there, and we were ready to go. And loaded up the van and stopped for coffee and P&T, as we say, and hit the road. And we were off to the Duffy Lake.
Pretty stoked just to be back in the hills. Honestly, I haven't been in the backcountry much in probably like 5 years. I used to do quite a bit of sledding, backcountry snowboarding, so kind of excited to get back in it, get a little rust shaken off, so it should be really fun. And new group of people, pretty excited to rub shoulders with some new people and just have a good experience.
A couple close calls on the P brakes, but so far so good. Calgary broke up the trip a bit, and same with a couple of stops around the way. Once we got past the Alberta border there, scenery's nice, and I don't know, a lot of fun people on the trip, so it's going by fast.
Whoa! Yeah, it's footage. That really hurt my groin, though. We're hurting.
The challenge that hit us when we hit near Banff, it started snowing really hard, which is common in the mountains. It snows all the time. But the headlights started to really deteriorate with the vision and the visibility in front of us because of the spray from the van ahead of us and just the slushy roads. So we couldn't really see what we were coming up against, and we didn't know if there was going to be animal crossings or if there was, roadblocks or anything. So we were having to pull over a lot and wipe off the headlights.
Stop looking pretty and clean eventually.
It was a little hairy, but made it, snowing. So.
Couldn't see anything. Headlights were black.
Whoa! Get attracted.
We got
Hold on.
There we go. All right,
There you go, bud.
Now we can go anywhere in the world.
Anywhere. Look at the Jamaican up there.
Pretty much.
And after a while, the roads were so covered in snow, we started fishtailing everywhere, and all we had in the back was that timber sled, so we didn't have nearly as much weight as a van. So Sean drives like a bit of a maniac, so we were playing catch up the whole trip all the way to Kamloops. When we arrived in Kamloops, our buddy Ross there, who Sean knows well through motocross, has a plane, and our objective was to get there in the evening, and then the next morning, if the skies were clear, take the plane up and shoot some scenery of the mountains around Kamloops. And unfortunately, as we found that night when we arrived, a huge storm came in, and the visibility was almost none. It was zero. And the low socked-in conditions just didn't allow for us to get the plane off the ground with the icing on the wings. So that was our first main objective getting there, was the plane, but obviously that fell through pretty quickly with the weather. Who here wants, we're not going to be in the plane tomorrow, so who here wants to ski tomorrow, and who here wants to go to Pembroke? Let's put it.
So do we want to split crews? Is that an option?
Yeah, a couple of us can freaking...
We just have a ton of shit that we have to put together. So tomorrow, I'm all down for finding the snow and skiing. That's why we're here. But we don't have a whole lot of time here. And if we around riding, which is gonna be super fun, we gotta put the boards together, we gotta put the skis together, we gotta put everyone's gotta get their gear.
Yeah. And we're also a massive group.
By the time we get done riding and then get to Pembroke, it's gonna be dark. We don't know where the fuck we're going yet. True. We know where it is, but we haven't been there yet.
So then you're pushing on to
but we can
Tuesday,
plan that too. We can plan that too, because I can't speak for the whole group, but I'm sure there's 4 people here that have pretty good mechanical skill. We can just slam that stuff together and get ready to go and do exactly that.
Yeah.
And go somewhere we know there's snow right now.
Well,
and have it ready to go.
I feel like
even if we get there at 10 o'clock, it's a Monday.
Yeah. Everybody in the van's ready to roll by 9 a.m. Going to Kamloops. We hit the road by no later than 10:30 on the way to the Duffy.
What are we going to Kamloops for?
Get food and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For not for 5 days. And then set up shop tomorrow all day. Set the boards, skis up. Get all your gear laid out. Get the tent set up. Then we're gonna go to Whistler on the 29th and 30th. Get some riding in.
some trees.
And then we plan our actual our backcountry lines for.
You got a chainsaw, do you?
Does that sound good for everybody?
Got a chainsaw? We talked about doing this.
big box
Let's
of
get a
popcorn.
big box of popcorn, something like that, so we have something.
How are you? Very good.
Hi.
Chris Prezan is a guy that I met just over a year ago, I guess. Met him in California. Sean is obviously, Sean and Keelan know him quite well. He's in Calgary. He's big into the moto scene and an amazing cook. And we figured, and he's also a very good snowboarder, so we figured put two and two together. We've got a chef and we have a good rider for the trip and a good person. So he fit in really well with what we were doing and was excited. So he took on the role very, very swiftly with being the head chef, and he sprang into action as soon as we let him loose in Costco there and gave him my credit card. He went went to town on getting whatever the hell he wanted, and he definitely had us well fed for the whole trip.